This case has been known for one of the biggest unusual cases of missing people in the history of Oklahoma State. Madison, with 5 years of age, with his parents Sherilyn and Bobby Jamison, left their residence in Eufaula Lakeside and drove 60 miles to Panola Mountain in eastern Oklahoma. They were visiting a 40-acre land that used to have natural gas well on site for purchase. You can reach this land by driving a 7 miles long dirt road. The family met the owner of the land and he gave them a tour. The family asked if they could stay behind and walk the property. The owner agreed and left the family with their truck on the site. Several days after Jamison family visited the site, other people in the area noticed the family truck was parked just outside of the land. The people called the authorities and they came to check on the truck. They found Jamison truck with camper parked at the site with Jamison dog in the shell, starving and dehydrated. So deputies removed the dog and searched the truck. They also found $32,000 in cash under the front seat, everyone's identifications, wallets and cell phones. They also found the family's overcoats. The search team conducted a massive search for the family in the area, but nothing was found. It's worth mentioning that right after the search started, a massive rainstorm hit the area and deeply impeded search efforts. After some investigation of the family past, they found out they had a severe accident in the past and had a sizable recovery. They also found out the family used to travel with massive amount of cash, so having $32,000 in the car wasn't unusual. They never found anything in the area, no body, no tracks, nothing. It was as if they just vaporized from the earth. Robbery couldn't be the reason since the cash was in the truck. They never found any dead body to show the family committed suicide. To this day, no one knows what happened to Jamison family in Panola Mountain of eastern Oklahoma. The 48-year-old Roy Stephens was employed at Adel Lake Resort as a chef in Crescent, Oregon of United States. It took him 15 minutes of drive to reach his workplace. He had a wife at the time and she had a severe heart condition which made her rely on Roy's care. Roy was a reliable man who enjoyed his work at the resort. On the night Roy went missing, he called his wife and asked if she wanted to join him for a dinner. She said she would rather stay home, so Roy went for a dinner with friends and then to a local pub. Roy wasn't the type who drank and stayed out all night. On November 13th of 2005, Roy did exactly what he told his wife. He went for a dinner with his friends and then to a pub. He even called his wife when he was at the pub and told her he'd be home in a couple of hours. She never heard from him again. They found Roy's gray Ford wagon 10 miles in the opposite direction of where his house was. The area they found the vehicle is a very desolated region. They found vomit close to the car and Roy's wallet and paycheck was sitting on the front seat. Roy's body was never found and nobody knows what happened to him to this day. In March of 1907, Dr. Marvin had recently moved his family from Iowa to Delaware. After a short period of time they arrived, his 4-year-old son Horace disappeared from the yard at the farm. Right after his disappearance, there was a massive search initiated. People were holding torches on the property looking for the boy over a week. It was a 24 hours effort. Dr. Marvin was raising wheat on his farm. After 2 weeks of searching without success, the decision was made to burn the field to find the boy. After 2 weeks, local authorities became frustrated and wanted to terminate the search. But Dr. Marvin got the governor and local federal authorities to intervene. The US Secret Service actually got involved in the case with other law enforcement. The doctor stopped working for months and concentrated exclusively on the search effort. They searched every inch of the farm and surrounding area, but nothing was found at the end. Dr. Marvin hired detectives to interview ranch hands, locals, and even law enforcement personnel. Nothing was found. After 2 months, a local hunter was crossing the Marvin farm and walked through a bog when he saw a small bulge. The hunter approached the bulge and saw the decomposing body of Horace. The area that he was found was searched dozens of times during the search. The autopsy showed there were no broken bones in the body. It also showed over 40 hours of privation, meaning the boy was alive for at least 40 hours after his disappearance. For the boy to reach the location he was found, he must have walked across frozen and snow-covered fields in the face of a driving wind and then climbed 2 high embankments beside crawling through a barbed wire fence. They never found out what happened to the boy and how he died to this day.